worth £100,000 in the pot. Quite a battle for the early lead here. Robert Johnson is amongst them and goes on, passing the judge, with Tritonic on the outside, Divine Comedy, and next to the rail is Bring Back Memories in the red cross belts on the black jacket. Extensio in the maroon colours has done well to get across and sits in the leading quintet as well. Forza Orta behind there with the orange jacket of Insured sitting in the second wave. Spirit Mixer on the outside, tracked then by Samui, blue and red colours, Jamie Spencer alongside Zoffi, who's on the rail. Then a break then to Great Bedouin and Knightswood. At the back of the field on the inside is Evaluation. Get Shirty's on the outer. Their back mark at this stage is Quantum Leap, and they move away from us. The other one that's in the rear quartet is Red Flyer as well, as they move across towards the far side of the racecourse, and they're about to go past the mile-and-a-half start, and already there's probably a good 15 lengths between first and last. It's being made into a really good stamina test, this, by Tritonic and Divine Comedy, who's in close attendance in the pale blue half sleeves. Right behind them, Robert Johnson on the rail, with Extensio, Joey Sheridan in the maroon jacket in fourth. Spirit Mixer, who's got this brilliant Juddmonte pedigree, racing handily behind them. And then Bring Back Memories, David Egan is on the rail then as they move across the far side. They're now going past the 9 furlong pole. Insured is in the orange jacket. On the inside is Forza Orta, the nose-banded runner there, Holly Doyle. Samui and Jamie Spencer in the middle of the field with Zoffi, then Knightswood and Great Bedouin on the inside, the green and gold colours. Tracked there by Evaluation, the pink and Usheen Orr. Get Shirty, Red Flyer on the outside of that, and still Quantum Leap and Rowan Scott bring up the rear now as the runners go past the 7 furlong marker. So they're well past the halfway stage in this Sky Bet Stayers Handicap. Continuing to cut out the pace here, Ross Orion on Tritonic. Divine Comedy close up though, only about a half a length down in second. Look at Spirit Mixer there, Usheen Murphy within about a length of the leader now. Robert Johnson on the rail is still disputing third place. And as the runners move down towards the entrance to the home straight, they've got just over 4.5 furlongs left to cover now as they begin to straighten up for the judge. Samui is making a bit of a move on the outside. Then you can see him in the blue and red colours being squeezed along. Extensio with every chance in the maroon now being given the hurry up. Knightswood is one that's made up good ground on the outside in the white sleeves and red and white hoop cap as the race really begins to take shape now and move down towards the final 3 furlongs. Tritonic trying to fend them all off on the outside. Here's Samui. He's probably just ahead of them now. Spirit Mixer in between them with Divine Comedy. Great Bedouin's trying to find a way out then, and now is being switched with Knightswood on that one's outside as they move down towards the final furlong and a half. Tritonic really bravely clinging on. Extensio bursting through with Samui on the outside, then Great Bedouin, and it's Extensio and Joey Sheridan in front, and is staying on really powerfully in the closing stages. And Extensio is going to make it an island 1-2. Samui in second, then Tritonic a gallant third. Quantum Leap finished off well then with Divine Comedy, and Great Bedouin in amongst the leading 5 as well.
5 races down, 4 go across the Irish Sea. O'Brien, and now Pat O'Donnell joins the party. His family's Extensio wins the Stayers race, and wins the Stayers race pretty handsomely. It's a 1-2 for Ireland as well. Top weight Samui comes through for second. Gordon Elliott, Jamie Spencer, and back in third. Very brave effort from Tritonic. It's tied for 4th, but I think 4th in the end went the way of Quantum Leap. Extensio has won this for Joey Sheridan and Pat O'Donnell at 14-1, and Jane quite decisively, given that there were 7 in with a chance with a furlong to run. Absolutely.
This will be, I know City of Troy got a big reception, but this guy will be a hugely popular winner as well. Pat O'Donnell in the colours of his wife, used to always be ridden by his daughter Sylvie back home. Joey took over the reins today. 100 grand handicap is going back to the O'Donnell household. This guy is as genuine as they come, and yes, he was obviously competitively handicapped, but my God, I did not expect a performance to beat Tritonic and Samui as authoritatively as he has.
He actually bolted up in the end.
That is a fantastic performance.
Yeah, he's done it well, hasn't he? And at 7 years of age as well, obviously a career best performance. Much stronger race than when last in the UK, ran in the Cesarewitz trial last year. Here comes the celebrations now.
I think the O'Donnells are quite pleased. As well they should be. This is a massive performance, a hugely impressive victory from Extensio.
City of Troy was important for Coolmore. Extensio is important for the O'Donnell family. Everything in relative terms. And for Joey Sheridan, it must be said, this guy's hugely talented and he doesn't really get the opportunity to showcase his talents on proper horses. He rides for Dennis Hogan back home, and if he was given, if Dennis had a Group 1 horse, this would be a Group 1 jockey, because he's got great hands, great style and polish about him, and look, he didn't miss his opportunity to shine here today.
Confirmation Quantum Leap did indeed get fourth, just ahead of Divine Comedy if you back 5 places. Extensio, Samui, Tritonic, Quantum Leap, Divine Comedy, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divine Comedy's run another massive race, and she and Tritonic were always up there swinging away.
Yeah, she's just super consistent, isn't she? She's just been edged out, as you say, for the 4th place, but she is very consistent. She's probably up at the very top of her handicap mark now, but they might be able to get some black type in staying races maybe with her at some point.
There were a few starting to try and unwind down the outside. I thought Knightswood was going to have a crack at this. The white sleeves, the effort rather plateaued, maybe back to 14 furlongs. Forza Auto didn't get the cleanest of runs up the inside. See, burrowing away, white sleeves and cap there, could have done with a bit more daylight.
Yeah, he needed a bit more daylight just at that crucial point of the race, entering the final 2 furlongs. Great Bedouin starts to make a move now, yellow cap in behind Samui, and you think he's going to burrow his way through into contention. That run then falters, and he probably hasn't quite got the 2 mile trip.
Spirit Mixer in the Ghost Rider colours, the Jeff Smith colours, hung around for long enough, but ultimately didn't have much more inside the last half furlong, and by contrast, he takes a look over his right shoulder, Joey Sheridan. I don't think he could believe the distance he put between himself and Samui in that last 100 yards.
Yeah, you're going to see a split between Samui and the eventual winner, where Great Bedouin in the yellow cap gets stopped in his run and has to switch out to the right hand side of Samui, and just behind, if the camera is quite a windy day here, but you can see the maroon colours of the eventual winner midfield, mid-pack, waiting for a gap behind Spirit Mixer at the moment, and when he gets that gap, he has an acceleration to pop into that and go away. So Samui was the marker. Great Bedouin made a challenge on the outside. I agree with you, Martin. I don't think he's quite solid the 2 miles. It was his first attempt at that today. But the winner has. Yeah,
and the winner surely they'll have a pop at the Cesarewitz, won't they?
Oh yeah.
They were 3rd in the trial last year, so he's had experience of going to Newmarket.
I know one thing is nigh on certainty. Odds on, we're going to get probably the best interview of the day.
And there have been some good ones.
There have been some good ones.
This might top the lot. Extensio it is that has won the Sky Bet Stayers. Lion's share of 100 grand heading to Pat O'Donnell and family. Joey Sheridan, a big win, and it's a big performance from a wide out stall as well. It's hard to do from stall 15 over 2 miles here, complete circuit of the track.
We've had 4 winners from 5 trained in Ireland, do we?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I mentioned that. But I think you were taking off with the umbrella at the time.
I was reminded there just by Lydia, of course Joey Sheridan is a Group 1 jockey, because he won the Prix de Cadran on Princess Zoe.
Of course he did.
So you just need the ammunition. But he's not alone. There's very competitive in the weigh room, and to try and get on good ones is difficult, but a competitive handicap has been blown apart by the O'Donnell family's Extensio.
Right, 5 down, 2 to go.
Yes, indeed, Nick. And Extensio, a real in-form horse, won 4 of his last 6, and there is Pat O'Donnell, looking pretty happy and directing the camera crew, and indeed getting Pat Healy involved in the shot there, which is rather nice, isn't it? Extensio, the winner of our Stayers Handicap, and did it in explosive fashion as well, really staying on stoutly at the end of the race, as though he just jumped in, really. Made plenty of headway inside the final furlong to go clear. 14-1, Joey Sheridan and Pat O'Donnell. Very good performance from Extensio. Second was Samui, 3-1 favourite. Third, Tritonic, 14-1. Fourth, that was Quantum Leap, 30.